Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Today we're taking a look at something I got for free from Smoky Mountain Knife Works about a month back. And I got it for free because I ordered a certain amount from the company. And yeah, got a nice little freebie. This is the WORKPRO, and clearly, well, this is a WORKPRO Swiss Army Knife copy. It's a copy, and as soon as I saw it, I wasn't very impressed. But again, I order quite a few items from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I knew they would toss this in for free, so I figured, well, maybe it's not as bad as I'm guessing it might be. And yeah, it's a freebie. I mean, maybe I can find something to do with a cheap Swiss Army knife copy. So yeah, let's take a closer look. On here, black plastic, says WORKPRO. Nothing over here. And as you can see, no tweezers, no toothpick, no nothing that get inserted into the scales. But that makes sense since this is a very cheap item. And having something like that would easily increase the price. Now, obviously, this is not made by WORKPRO. There is no way in the world this is made by WORKPRO. This is made by some no-name Chinese company for WORKPRO. I'm guessing this is a promotional item and not something that's part of their regular catalog of items. But yeah, the black portion is plastic, which is great. Here's what's not so great. The orange portion, and no, this is not some Halloween special. The orange portion, oh, it's made from that really cheap garbage rubberized plastic, the kind that in a few months, maybe in about a year, maybe a little bit longer, maybe less, is going to turn sticky. And it's the type of sticky that you can't wash or scrub out. As a matter of fact, I can already feel it. I can feel it with my fingertip. This is already on its way, just starting to get there. Yeah, this little rubberized plastic as opposed to this black cheap ABS plastic, which at least is going to be stable. Now, this orange one, yeah, that is going to become sticky to the touch soon enough. Yeah. So this thing already has a very limited lifespan. Let's get to the tools. Here you have a split ring, which is probably the highest quality thing on here. You think I'm joking. I'm not. I'm not. When this orange rubberized plastic really gets bad, at least you can salvage this small split ring. But right here, you can see a perfect example of a cheaply made tool because there's going to be a lip on here from a genuine Swiss Army knife. On a cheap copy, it's just easier to cut off that lip and not bother. So let's check out these tools on top. First, you have a corkscrew that Admittedly, yep, this is going to work well as a corkscrew. Oh, and by the way, some of these tools are so difficult to open that before the start of this video, I pulled out my latest titanium EDC clip-carried pry bar, and I'm going to be using it. So you've got the corkscrew. Again, no tweezers, no nail file. Let's take a look at the next tool. And oh, this is supposed to be a sewing awl / reamer with a hole to make that easy for you. But here's the problem. Yeah, it doesn't taper down. Yeah, it's straight. It doesn't taper down to a tip. Seriously, look at me slamming the pad of my index finger right on top. Am I bleeding? Heck no. Look at this. This is supposed to be a reamer, a sewing awl? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Look at it. This can't even puncture flesh. Look at this. This is hilarious. I'm not even in pain. This doesn't taper down at all. Okay, that's useless. Let's take a look at the third tool. If I can even get in there. Let's see. Nail nick? Nope, no nail nick. Lovely. So, yeah, so much fun. And I'm going to try not to break this thing. Although, don't be upset with me, guys, if I do. This is not the highest quality tool out there. Okay. Let's see. Number 3, we have, a cuticle cleaner with a, I guess that's supposed to be a nail file. Yeah. So the third one is, well, okay, apparently you do have a nail nick, but unfortunately you can't access it because it's not exposed when the tool is folded down. Brilliant. Okay, as a cuticle cleaner and nail file, I guess this is gonna be effective. Yep. Too bad it's right in the middle where you really can't access it easily. Okay. Moving on. Some of these tools are so ridiculous. And it feels like I'm breaking it as I'm opening it. Okay, and that one came back up. Come on, get down there. Like, they're even hard to put down, not just lift up. So what do we got here? We got, the hell is this supposed to be? Another awl? Okay. Once again, doesn't taper. All right, that tip is just a little bit sharper, but again, yeah, I'm not bleeding. So you get 2 awls, one with a sewing eye, one without it. What the hell? And again, a little bit sharper than the previous one, not by much. And finally, what do we have here? Of course. Hold on, guys. Yes, I bumped the camera. I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner. Oh, God. Yeah. The life of a YouTube content creator. Oh, I'm laughing because otherwise I'd be pissed off. But yeah, here you have a Phillips. Yep, works decently as a Phillips. So okay, let's take a look at the main body. Now, how did I recognize that this was going to be pretty much a very cheaply made and useless Swiss Army knife copy? Well, it's this little hill, this little diglet right here with the nail notch. What is that? Come on, come on. Alrighty, let's just get these two out of the way so I can access that one. Get up there. All right. Okay. Here, you've got your standard can opener. Here, you've got, son of a, come on. Yeah. Here you have your standard bottle opener with a flat driver. And wow, is that ever flimsy. Yeah. And right next to that, you have the absolute easiest way to you have the absolute easiest way to tell if you're getting a very cheaply made, not worth buying, not worth getting even as a freebie Swiss Army knife copy. It's this. Whenever you see this design with this little hill and this tiny notch right in the middle, that is how you can tell that you're getting a cheap piece of junk. Seriously. Because every single cheaply made, absolutely dirt cheap Swiss Army knife clone uses this scissors design with the little bump in the middle. You see that? You know you are getting cheap junk. So yeah, you got scissors, it will cut, but yeah, look at that ridiculous opening. Seriously. It will cut, but not much. And again, you see this? Yeah, dirt cheap. Let's keep going. And oh, look. Yeah, that has never happened on a pair of quality. Oh, I can't believe that just happened. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I fixed the cheap piece of junk scissors. And that's not the only cheap piece of junk. What else we got on this thing? Well, I know what we have on it, but I just... there we go. Yeah. Here we have the perfect tool for a fisherman. Yep. Nice little notch for removing a hook from a fish's mouth and a scaler. Yep, we got that. Ironically, this is probably, along with the Phillips, the most functional tool on this thing. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Okay, fold that up. So next to that, we have the saw. Now this will work, but yeah, doesn't inspire a ton of confidence. You do have a wood saw, and thankfully this one is a little stiff. You don't want that wood saw coming down on your fingers while you're using it. And finally, we have one, that's right, one knife blade. You don't get a smaller one on this model, which is probably a good thing. One knife blade. Oh, stainless steel. What kind? No clue. But it is stainless steel. Yep. Stainless steel. It's some sort of stainless steel. Probably 420J. Probably. It's tough to get lower than that when it comes to stainless steels. And yeah. Ironically, nowhere on this thing does it say made in China. But come on, you know where this thing is made. You know where it's made. I mean, I don't know why I'm in a good mood. I should probably be ticked off considering how cheap this thing is. And thankfully, the knife blade itself is also stiff. Some of these tools, they fold down way too easily. Thankfully, the saw and the knife blade are both stiff. And the ones on the back are horrendously stiff, both for lifting them up and for folding them down. I've literally never seen that on a quality Swiss Army knife, where the tools on the top were both horribly stiff, both opening and closing. Like, how do you do that? But yeah, knife blade, stainless steel. Is it sharp? Yes, barely. Probably a good idea to resharpen this as soon as you get it. With inflation nowadays, this is probably going to be a $15 item. Honestly, it's probably worth about $5. But even at $5, I wouldn't buy this. I think the reason why I'm in a good mood while doing this review is because this got sent to me for free. If I had to pay pretty much anything for this cheaply made Swiss Army knife copy, yeah, I'd probably be ticked off. But this is one of those things where, hey, it was free. It is so badly made that it's comical. It is comical how badly made this thing is. So I guess I'm in a good mood. But yeah, I mean, yes, I can see how a cheap Swiss Army knife clone could still be useful for certain mundane chores. But, I mean, you're better off with the real thing. You're better off getting quality. I mean, yeah, this... I couldn't even do a comparison video with any of my Swiss Army knives because even the worst one that I own is still better than this by 1,000%. I mean, it's just unfortunate that these orange sections are going to become horribly sticky, and there's no way to scrub that out. I've tried that on umbrella handles. Yeah. Unlike an umbrella handle where you can take clear packing tape and just wrap it around the handle and that fixes the situation, yeah, you can't do that with the orange sections here. This is going to get so sticky, and it's just going to be a disaster. This is going to end up in the garbage. Now, normally when Smoky Mountain Knife Works gives away free items, the free knives or multi-tools or whatever they give away, they do tend to be cheap, but not this cheap. I mean, yeah, this is just bad. Honestly, guys, if someone hands this to you for free as a gift, very politely say thank you, accept it, and then in private, toss it in the trash. I got this for free from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I made a video on it, and that's about as useful as it is, guys. So obviously, avoid, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please stay safe out there. Yes, it is unfortunately still dangerous. Please take care. This thing is laughable.